Between the hills, the stars, the sky, the river so clear, river so clear.
In searching for opening words, I came across a poem by Mary Oliver, and I just thought it was just very, very timely for all that's going on in our world today. Don't Hesitate by Mary Oliver. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate. Give in to it. There are plenty of lives and whole towns destroyed or about to be. We are not wise and not very often kind, and much can never be redeemed. Still, life has some possibility left. Perhaps this is its way of fighting back, that sometimes something happens better than all the riches or power in the world. It could be anything, but very likely you'll notice it in the instant when love begins. Anyway, that is often the case. Anyway, whatever it is, don't be afraid of its plenty. Joy is not made to be a crumb. Our chalice lighting words today are actually a gatha, or a mindfulness verse. And along with lighting our chalice, it also usually comes with the sound of the bell. Forgetfulness is the darkness. Mindfulness is the light. We bring awareness to shine upon all life. Now, our program, and Andrea Falcon is going to be leading our program today. Andrea is a musician, a visual artist, and lover of nature. She is from the Bismarck area. Andrea holds a degree in music education from the University of Mary and is passionate about bringing the arts into her community through many avenues, including leading music here at Bis-Man UU and curating outdoor summer concerts. She is also a certified 200-hour yoga instructor and currently works as a psychometrist and meditation teacher at Chambers Blohm Psychological Services. Andrea believes in the healing power of the arts, movement, and mindfulness. She will share her thoughts on navigating difficult and uncertain times by strengthening our inner well-being. Join us as we touch on the importance of mindfulness, compassion, and building community as necessary tools for resilience. Please help me welcoming our co-music director, Andrea Falcon.
I think we should all take a collective breath together. So big inhale and a really, really long exhale. Okay. Thank you for being here today physically. Those that are joining online, welcome. All right, I'll try to hold it together. Here we go. So I have to admit, I have been struggling to find the right words to share with you during such unprecedented times. I don't think I need to go down the list of terrible things happening in our country and the world. It is everywhere. It is not okay, and it is easy to be consumed by it. How does one stay informed without being overwhelmed? If you figure that out, please let me know. I have no idea. But what I do know is energy flows where attention goes. And our attention and energy are very valuable resources worth protecting and channeling into something good. When oppressive forces want chaos, division, and hopelessness, that is an especially important time for grounding community and hope. And if the battle is within yourself, that is a time for self-compassion, patience, and grace. Keeping our spirits strong is not selfish. It is a necessity that enables us to function in the world. You cannot pour from an empty cup, so this is your invitation to do what recharges your soul battery. If we want to see true change in the world, we need to prepare for the long haul and work towards mental and spiritual strength and sustainability. This is the way. In difficult times and in good times as well, I remind myself that everything is impermanent. Thich Nhat Hanh, Buddhist monk, peace activist, poet, and teacher, has said, "Everything is impermanent. Flowers, tables, mountains, political regimes, bodies, feelings, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. When we look deeply into impermanence, we see that things change because causes and conditions change. Understanding impermanence can give us confidence, peace, and joy. Impermanence does not necessarily lead to suffering. Without impermanence, life could not be. Change is part of life. This will always be. It is said that suffering is caused by clinging to things that are bound to change and to things we cannot control. Accepting permanence as part of life can help us find comfort in difficult times and presence in the good. And remember to hydrate. So if everything is always changing, what is in my control? My thoughts, emotions, reactions, responses, choices, and actions. What is beyond my control? Pretty much everything else. I do not think we are meant to carry all the burdens of the world. Letting go of what is beyond my control is something I am personally working on, which may be a lifelong pursuit. I think it is normal to want to be comfortable. Our brains are programmed to gravitate towards familiarity. But it is in the discomfort where growth takes place. Though I am not a religious person, I find meaning in the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. We cannot change the past. All we can do is learn from it and try to grow from it. The true power is where we put our thoughts and energy in the present moment. I believe that we have the power to influence the future, but it will start with doing the inner work in the here and now. As hip-hop extraordinaire Lauryn Hill says, how you gonna win if you ain't right within? living in a constant state of dysregulation will only make things harder. I wish there was a single cure-all fix to everything. I haven't found one yet. But I believe doing small, consistent grounding practices can have a big impact. It may or may not be the full solution, but it is a start. So now I will move into speaking a little more informally about some grounding practices I have been doing over the past year or so. I can only speak for myself and the things I am practicing and trying to focus on. I do not believe it is my place to tell you what to think or do. But if these things resonate with you, I invite you to join me in these practices and share in common ground on our Mother Earth. I would also like to remind everyone that these are practices. Some days you may be tuned in and laser focused. Other days you may be very distracted. This is normal. If you try these things and feel like they are not working, be patient with yourself and the process. The goal is to continue showing up. Progress, not perfection. Okay, now I'm gonna loosen up a little bit here. So something about a year and a half ago is when I developed my morning practice, and thinking about something that James Cleary said in the book Atomic Habits. He talks about habit stacking, which is a way to build consistency. I have struggled with consistency in the past. So what he suggests with habit stacking is take something you already do, like maybe brushing your teeth, or with my morning practice, I always make a cup of coffee in the morning. So I stacked it on that. So I make my coffee, then I just instantly go to my next practice. So yes, my morning routine looks like I get up, I go make my pour over coffee, which can be a meditation in itself, feed my kitty, and then I move to my room where I jump on my rebounder trampoline. I highly suggest it. It's great. I hear it's good for the lymphatic system, getting things moving, and then I recite a mantra in my head. You can choose. Mantras are great. It's just that's a very grounding practice. Next, I play with my kitty. I used to get a little irritated. I'm like, I'm trying to do my thing. Just let me focus. And then I'm like, wait, this is part of the practice. And just playing with him every morning brings me a lot of joy, just seeing him just always curious and ready to play. And animals make me happy. So I really enjoy that. And then next I move into reflecting on gratitude, joys, and concerns I have that day. I always open with thank you for another day on this beautiful planet. So that really brings me to the present moment. And also just being in awe of this world, this planet we are on, and all the creatures that live here with us. And okay, so thank you for another day on this beautiful planet. Thank you for my support network. So all the people I love and all the people that love me, I carry them in my heart always. And thank you for providing all that I need, which fills me with, gratitude and a sense of abundance that whatever is needed will be provided. And then I do a few morning readings. So that's my morning routine. It takes maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Something I forgot to mention is I always strive to do my morning routine before I check text messages or social media. Like I really want to ground into presence before I let the whole world in. And then I also, a few months ago, started a nighttime routine. So after I get ready for bed, I get all cozy in bed. I listen to a meditation, which if you haven't heard of it, Insight Timer, it's a free app. You can do upgrades, but there's plenty of options with the free version, like thousands and thousands of meditations. A lot of times I'll just punch in like, oh, what do I need today? Gratitude or hope, or you can just plug in a word. And yeah, there's just lots of options on there. And then I end the day with at least 3 things I'm grateful for, which again brings me back into the present and that feeling of gratitude. And then I get off my phone, I plug it in away from my bed so I can't doom scroll, like just leave on that note of gratitude. Okay. So those are my daily practices. And then some other things I've done. I quit drinking alcohol almost a year ago for my mental and spiritual health. I don't expect everyone to do this, but it's something that has really helped me a lot in all areas of my life and has helped me regulate just a little bit more. Also, I really enjoy connecting with nature. I was so happy that it was 2 degrees yesterday, bundled up, and I went on a walk. I'm like, I need me some trees. I need some fresh air, even if it hurts my face. Like, I am getting out there. So yeah, I think winter can be really hard to connect with nature, but if you can even find, a minute or 2 to just pop outside. And then another thing, setting a timer and allowing time to unwind. That's a reason I really like going to yoga classes. I know how long that time is going to be. I'm not going to be by my phone. I'm just unplugging. I'm moving my body. And it's just really helpful for me. Also, even just setting a timer for a few minutes and letting yourself unwind. I already covered this a little bit, but movement. So I'm someone that gets really stuck in my thoughts. Maybe some of you can relate, I don't know. But so I have found that movement really helps move that energy. And I always feel better after I move my body. And another thing I've been reflecting on is react versus respond. So am I acting out of anger or out of love? It's okay to take a moment and reflect before responding. I know for me, sometimes I feel I pause too long and get stuck in freeze mode, so that's something I'm personally working on. But I think it is important to make sure my mind and heart are aligned before responding. So what now? Ooh, I know. So I just, again, remind you to check in with yourself, and if you have a higher power, check in with them regularly. It's a fine line between being informed and being overwhelmed, and this is not a one-size-fits-all situation. We each are responsible for our own lives, what we let in, how we manage suffering, and move through stress and hardships. So it's okay to take breaks as needed and give when you can. Next, ask, how can I help others? Acts of service is not only one of the best ways to help others, but also an excellent way to get out of your own head. And if you're not sure where to start, look for the helpers and help them. And I know there's plenty of helpers in this community, but really they're everywhere if you look for them. And I invite you to lean into community. I know personally I'm one that likes to isolate, especially when I'm overwhelmed, but just know that you're not alone in this. We can create safe spaces, share thoughts with each other, find commonalities with strangers, support local businesses, get involved. Creators, this is your invitation to create. Document what's happening, express yourself, or use art as an outlet to take a break from thinking about what troubles you. Your creations are needed to showcase the beauty of humanity. Also, I invite you to shift focus on the world we do want. So a lot of times we think about what we don't want. But again, the mind flows where energy goes. So I think it's really important to reframe things in a positive way. I'm not someone that's like good vibes only, but I think it is important to keep the eye on the prize and things, focus on the world we do want to create. And believe in the power you hold when you are acting from a grounded place of love. I really do think we each can make a positive difference in the world. And don't look away, but have hope anyway. Hope is something I tend to forget sometimes when things get really bad, but I think it's needed more now than ever. So next, speaking of hope, I will have Marnie Peel come up and read something I found. This is by Deborah Lambert, and this is an excerpt from a meditation talk I found on Insight Timer. So if you have that app, you can look it up.
Thank you for letting me be a part of this. And this speaks to me especially because I think cynicism is some armor that I put on, and I can shame myself out of hope, which is my natural place. So this really spoke to me today. Hope is not naive. Hope is the first flame in the dark. It is the softest form of courage and the most radical thing a person can carry in a world that tells us to numb, distract, or despair. Wanting to bring hope to the hopeless is important work. It's work from the heart. It means you remember something the world is trying to forget, that hearts can still open, that beauty still matters, that presence is still medicine. So know that your hope is not misplaced. It is anchored in love. And you, the brave soul listening and pondering, what can you say or do to bring hope to others, you may ask? Just thinking this means that you are a trailblazer. Now go do what you need to do and bring hope to those that need it and rest in this truth. Your hope is not just a feeling. It is a calling, and you're answering it.
Thanks, Marnie. So my heart is with all who are scared, angry, and grieving right now. You are not alone. May we find grounding in chaos, community in division, and hope in hopeless times. May we each be the light in the darkness, ever guiding ourselves and others back to love. So I invite you all to get comfortable in your seat, and feel free to close your eyes if you would like, or soften your gaze, maybe looking towards the floor. Feet planted on the ground. We'll just start by taking a deep inhale through the nose and a long exhale through the nose. Again, deep inhale through the nose and a longer exhale through the nose. And one more deep inhale and a long exhale. Begin by bringing a full present attention to whatever you feel within you and around you. Let your mind be spacious and your heart be kind and soft. As you sit, feel the sensations of your body. Then notice what sounds and feelings, thoughts and expectations are present. Allow them all to come and go, to rise and fall like the waves of the ocean. Be aware of the waves and rest seated in the midst of them. Allow yourself to become more and more still. In the center of all these waves, feel your breathing, your life breath. Let your attention feel the in and out breathing wherever you notice it, as coolness or tingling in the nose or throat, as a rising and falling of your chest or abdomen. Relax and softly rest your attention on each breath, feeling the movement in a steady, easy way. Let the breath itself in any rhythm, long or short, soft or deep. As you feel each breath, concentrate and settle into its movement. Let all other sounds and sensations, thoughts and feelings continue to come and go like waves in the background. After a few breaths, your attention may be carried away by one of the waves of thoughts or memories, by body sensations or sounds. Whenever you notice you have been carried away for a time, acknowledge the wave that has done so by softly giving it a name, such as planning, remembering, itching, restless. Then let it pass and gently return to the breath. Some waves will take a long time to pass, others will be short. Certain thoughts or feelings will be painful, others will be pleasurable. Whatever they are, let them be. At some sittings, you will be able to return to your breath easily. At other times in your meditation, you will mostly be aware of body sensations or of plans or thoughts. Either way is fine. No matter what you experience, be aware of it, let it come and go, and rest at ease in the midst of it all.
The wheels of time keep turning around as the rivers cut and weave through the ground. Life keeps on pushing ahead, just like you said. Well, sometimes it feels it won't end. Need a change, want to send a message to what may be. I need to know, I want to see what is to come, what will become of this time. I'm just standing still. Nothing enough my next meal. Just taking it in, here with the good and out with the bad, just like I should. The wheels of time keep turning around as the rivers cut and weave through the ground. Life keeps on pushing ahead, just like you said.
Taking one more moment of silence. One more big inhale in through the nose and out through the nose. May we be free. May we come home. May we wake up. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time, love, and energy. May we all go in peace, spreading love everywhere we go. Thank you.
Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. No longer in a hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Somewhere to go, something to do, but I don't need to hurry.